Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, where we dig into the nitty-gritty of corporate filings to see if these companies are singing lullabies or screaming the blues. Today we are looking at Medtronic's latest report. It seems they've just announced their third quarter financial results for fiscal year 2026. And well, let's just say there are a few things to unpack here. Stick with us as we decode what these numbers actually mean for Medtronic's future. And before we dive in, if you dig getting these straight up looks at financial documents, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We also have a community over on Discord. Check the link in the description below. It's a great place to connect and share your insights. Let's start by seeing what Medtronic has on its plate. This report points to a bunch of different debt offerings. These are basically loans the company has taken out from investors. We see notes like the 1.125% senior notes due in 2027, and then a whole list of others stretching out to 2053 with various interest rates. Think of these as promises to pay back borrowed money with interest on specific dates. It shows us the company is using debt to finance its operations and growth, which is pretty standard for large corporations. This number here, 1,613,103 appears repeatedly. This is a SEEK or Central Index Key number. It's basically a unique identifier assigned by the CC to every company that files paperwork with them. It helps the CC keep track of all the filings from a specific entity. And this H91Y19 code, that's likely an internal filing number within the CC system, or perhaps even Medtronic's own internal tracking code for this specific report. It helps them organize and reference this particular filing document. The date, the 17th of February 2026, shows up quite a bit. This is the date the report was filed and also the date of the event it is reporting on, which in this case is the announcement of Medtronic's third quarter fiscal year 2026 financial results. This is important because it tells us when the company last updated the public on its financial health. Now here is Medtronic, the company we know as a leading global healthcare technology company. They design, develop, manufacture, and sell a wide range of medical devices. Think pacemakers, insulin pumps, surgical tools, and more. They are a big player in the medical device industry and are constantly innovating. It's interesting to note that Medtronic is incorporated in Ireland. This tells us about their legal structure and where they are officially registered as a company. Many large international companies choose to incorporate in certain jurisdictions for various business and tax reasons. This number 1 to 36,820 is the commission file number assigned by the CC. It's another way. The SEC identifies and categorizes this specific company's filings. And the number 98 to 1,183,488 is the IRS employer identification number. This is like a social security number for businesses used for tax purposes in the United States. The backbone of Medtronic's public trading is its ordinary shares. These represent ownership in the company. When you buy a share of Medtronic, you become a part owner. The par value is just a nominal accounting value and doesn't reflect the actual trading price. The ticker symbol for Medtronic's ordinary shares is MDT. This is what you'll see on stock exchanges like the New York Stock Exchange, abbreviated as NY for anyone wanting to track its stock price. Here we see the senior notes due in 2027. As we mentioned earlier, these are debt instruments where Medtronic is promising to pay back investors a principal amount plus a fixed interest rate of 1.125% by 2027. This MDT27 is the trading symbol for the specific 2027 senior notes. It allows investors to buy and sell these particular pieces of debt on the stock market, just like they would with stocks. Medtronic states it is not an emerging growth company. This is a classification given to newer, smaller public companies that are allowed certain regulatory benefits and reporting leniencies. By not being one, Medtronic is treated as a fully established public company with all the corresponding requirements. This section, item 2.02, is where companies report significant events affecting their financial condition or results of operations. It's basically the main news flash about how the company is doing financially. Included as Exhibit 99.1 is a press release from Medtronic. This is their official announcement to the public about their financial results. It is often the first place investors look for the headline numbers and management's commentary. This part tells us what other documents are attached to this filing. It's like the appendix to a report providing supporting evidence and detailed information. The Exhibit 104, the cover page interactive data file, is a digital format called XBRL, or Extensible Business Reporting Language. This makes financial data machine readable, meaning computers can easily extract and analyze information from the filings. This is a big deal for financial analysts and regulators. And here we have the signature from Thierry Piton, the Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer. This signature signifies that he, as the principal financial officer, attests to the accuracy and completeness of the information presented in this report. This confirms that Thaifi Piton is the key person responsible for Medtronic's financial reporting and strategy. His role is critical in managing the company's finances, investments, and overall financial health. Now, let's talk about what this all means. Medtronic is a giant in the medical device world. They've got a huge portfolio of products that are essential in hospitals and clinics worldwide. Their business is generally stable because healthcare needs don't usually disappear even in tough economic times. However, they operate in a highly competitive and regulated industry. Innovation is key, and companies are always racing to develop the next big thing in medical technology. Plus, they are dealing with a lot of different types of debt, which means they have ongoing obligations to pay interest and principal. Looking at this report, the most important thing for investors is understanding the financial performance. While this specific document doesn't contain the detailed financial tables of their earnings, it references the press release that does. That press release would have the crucial numbers like revenue growth or decline, profit margins, and earnings per S-hair. The fact that they are issuing an 8K with a press release on the 17th of February 2026 means they are reporting their third quarter results for fiscal year 2026. This would typically cover the period from October to December of 2025. We would want to see if their sales of key products like their heart devices or surgical tools have increased. Are they selling more units, or are they having to lower prices to move inventory? We also want to see if their expenses are under control. Growing revenues are great, but not if the costs to generate those revenues are growing even faster. The various senior notes mean they have a significant debt load, so a key metric to watch is their ability to service that debt. This means looking at their cash flow and profitability to ensure they can make those interest payments and pay back the principal when it is due. Without the actual financial tables from the press release, it's hard to give a precise analysis of their current financial health. But generally speaking, Medtronic's strategy likely involves continuous innovation in medical technology, expanding their market reach, and managing their global operations efficiently. A major risk for them could be regulatory hurdles, competition from other medical device manufacturers, and potential recalls or issues with their products. An opportunity lies in expanding into emerging markets and developing new technologies for unmet medical needs, like minimally invasive surgery or advanced diabetes management. In conclusion, Medtronic is a well-established company with a strong presence in the vital healthcare sector. Their financial filings like this 8K are important for understanding their debt landscape and financial reporting schedule. We need to look at the actual earnings report referenced here to truly gauge their performance. But overall, they are a significant player and their financial health is closely watched by investors and the medical community alike. Alright, that is our quick decode of this Medtronic filing. What are your thoughts on the company and what we discussed today? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this analysis helpful, give this video a thumbs up. It really helps us out, and subscribe for more corporate deep dives. And don't forget to join our Discord community for more discussions. Link is in the description. Thanks for watching. And well, see you in the next one.